what is going on and how do you feel? What is in your wish list? What is
I would say arrival is my wish list.
arrival?
Yes, arrival, because I'm waiting for, basically I know something is coming my way, but it like the process of like organization is taking an ages. I'm just like, okay, now please arrive. I need this. I need to go forward in my business. Like I'm waiting for arrival actually.
Okay, it's like how do you say, like a paper work thing?
Yeah, exactly. And it's been 2 weeks. I've been trying to sort it out and just like, can you please just send me the money and I can move on with life and forward, you know? So I was like, come on, arrive.
Okay. So it's not just paperwork, it's attached with you making money as well.
Exactly.
Okay. And is a government thing?
Yes. Government bank, not really government. I wouldn't say government. I would say bank, like procedure, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. So, and you, my dear Lian, what is going on with you? Let's see if I can fit both on the same pen at the same time, or if I go two directions.
Hey, money is the big thing.
Money.
Like the more I make, the more I have to spend, and the more I make.
Oh, we have a new victim. Wait a second. We have a new visitor.
I get the
Raquel. Hi, Raquel. Welcome to this women's circle. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. I was having trouble trying to come in, but I'm here, so.
That is the important part. Okay, so I was talking about, we always talk on the beginning to understand where each one of us is, and if I do one specific tapping for each one of us, or today we are less, so it's good. So you say, Lian, you're saying money coming in.
Yeah, new business. I'm up leveling everything, so it's kind of when you make those big shifts, everything just kind of sits still, and it's like,
oh, sister, we are on the same page. I just ring my bell. Like 2 seconds ago. I knew it today. I knew it. I was going to ring the bell. I have literally one bell, then I ring. Each time I sell something, whatever is a membership for this or whatever is a high ticket, I always ring my bell. And part of my brain thinks that I always should ring my bell each time I have a guest for a podcast. That is maybe I need to have different sets of bells and just like go around. So is the new business, you shift. Yeah, I think you are in the same situation than me, more or less. Yeah. We are always on the same situation. It's just you shift your business to another perspective, and it feels, and is that you too, Raquel, it feels like, I'm doing the correct thing.
Exactly. Am I making the right steps? Am I pausing at the right time?
I'm going to swear. What the fuck did I think? Why did I do this if the other one was working? I was having a conversation. So my best month was March, and it was as well very interesting. I'm just sharing this because I feel that it's a very powerful insight. So I had a mental breakdown, terrible one, the worst of my life. I really did think I was not going out of there. And at 7 March, I managed to get inside of a house. Then I was dreaming so I went from what we call the inframundo, like under, like hell, to one of the most beautiful buildings in this city in Mexico. And in that month, I made my best months ever since I'm in Mexico was $7,000, $8,000, around that. And I used to make 10, 15. So I I came back and I was super pumped, and I was imagining in 3 months I was buying a house here. And so many stuff did happen when I went out of that apartment. Then I put the guilty on the apartments, but I'm not 100% sure. But I just did want to remember myself. Then I shift my business for this, where we are all coming together and tapping, and I cannot expect results at the same. So I need to be less hard with myself. So I think I know where we go. Raquel, do you want to unmute yourself and tell what is going on with you? It's money. It's no judgment here, okay? Yesterday, someone said something beautiful in a session to me. I think it's beautiful. I said, you have a safe place for me, so I'm going to say to you, I want a man who pays all my bills. And I was like, girl, if you want it, it's yours. I have no judgment I have a score. I can never say it. I don't want to call. I have a lady who's paid for her company and she's my client. And I think it's amazing. So no judgments is what I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just saying no judgment. So just say what is going on with you in terms of money abundance. Where is the negative feelings going? What are you feeling?
It's funny because I was talking to a client friend of mine, and she was saying the same thing. There's a lot of feminists who are just like, we just want to be a mission and have the masculine. Can you just pay for everything because I want to focus over here? It's in the air, man. We're all just like, we're tired of being in our masculine energy and having to pay for everything. Can you just take over so I can focus?
Yeah, it's very interesting because my client yesterday, she's a doctor. She gets a lot of money, but she say, I just want to be giving and I want someone to take care of me.
Yeah. But it's the same thing. I'm in transition. A couple of years ago, when I left my corporate job and I felt to do that, I was doing a lot of tarot and I made a lot of money out of that. I sold packages. They were calling me the chakra queen because I can align people. But I started to shift out of that because I found myself changing, and a lot of the clients, God bless them, their hearts, it was just a lot of toxic energy where people would come for me. Of course, a lot of that has to do with love advice. But I found that really what they wanted to do was psychically spy on the person that they liked.
Oh, okay.
Or
where are you now? Where are you in your business, in your abundance? How do you feel now?
Like, it felt like everything was super stagnant because I started to do just the stuff that I was doing during the tarot anyway, which was the life coaching and the business coaching. So I will always put it in there. And I started to use the cards as a way, to entertain, but also to help them to lower their guard, right? Because they're paying attention to the pictures. So I was able to, I've had hundreds and hundreds of testimonials of lives changed, which are good. And a lot of people ended up moving out of that toxic, tie to people who were not good for them. But it's like, unless I was tying the tarot, for a long time, I felt like they wouldn't hire me just for the meaty part, for the part that they actually needed. And so recently that just kind of broke off me. And I'm now kind of going on the upside, starting to make sales again, and for that specific stuff. So it's just like, sorry, go ahead.
No, go.
Yeah, so it's just allowing the space to keep on holding fast to what I know is true, that I am on the right track, that I am doing the stuff that I'm supposed to be doing, and that all my needs are, every time I have a need, the money comes in to pay for it anyway. I've always been resourceful that way. And, that's another form of wealth. It's like every time you need something to show up, it just shows up. Or it shows up right before the need. You're like, oh, that's why I needed that. That's why I got that connection. And that's why I got that money. It's like, oh, that's what it was for. So I feel like I'm on the upswing now of things are starting to happen. And it just felt like it's a long time coming, but it still feels like
stagnate.
Yeah. Well, more like be expectant, because suddenly there's a suddenly coming. And yesterday I received that word and I kind of put on TikTok this morning, and then some other things were coming and they were like confirming it's going to be sudden. It's going to be sudden. You need to
Oh
get
my
ready.
God, this is exactly what Neo was saying before you came on the call.
See, confirmation. It's like we need to get
It
ready.
is the energy of
Suddenly.
stagnation. It is. Like, I'll give you an example. I have people booking my podcast for in 2-3 weeks. So, girls, is summer. And people, there is silly season, right? And we are all changing. We all are changing something. It is summer. We are building our trust in this new path that we are creating. And as well, we have no patience, right? Okay, so stagnated. I know it's coming. Do we all know it's coming? Put your hand up. Yeah. We are all frustrated. You're not frustrated? No? Okay, so just follow along.
But I was frustrated up to like last night, so I'm just coming out of the frustration.
What changed? What changed? What did change?
It was just it's called revelation. It's like you get that aha moment, like, oh, you see it clearly, and clarity is power, right? So when you see it clearly, like, oh, and I don't know how to explain it.
It's a feeling. It's a feeling.
Yeah. I just knew, and well, I'm clairaudient too, so I hear things. I'm glad I can say things like this and here, and people won't think like, oh, you're a weirdo.
Yeah, well, we told yesterday, we are all weird.
We are weirdos, yeah.
The band of misfits playing for another band of misfits, like say on the movie. Like, yeah, we found each other.
And it was like one of those small moments, but it was so clear. I had ordered something from Amazon and it wasn't supposed to come until this morning. And my daughter had ordered a custom plush. It wasn't supposed to come until August. And she came, her and her brother came, one of her brothers came back from church, and they were coming upstairs, and she's like, oh, did you order something from Amazon? And I looked at her, I'm like, it's not supposed to come until tomorrow. I go, oh, it's early. And she was like, I got my plush early. And then immediately I heard, suddenly, the things that you've been wanting, the things you've ordered, it's ordering the manifestation, right? The things you've ordered, you thought were delayed are not. They're going to happen so fast.
Good one.
And then it reminded me of a verse that says, things are going to be happening so fast that your head will swim. One thing on the heels of another, and everywhere you will look, blessings.
Wow.
And I was like,
okay.
It's coming. And it was just like the refresher, like, oh, wait, I've been kind of building patiently and doing everything I need to do intuitively and following my inspired ideas. And I'm like, okay, I know it's coming, but when? But you know, it's been such a long period. Like,
it
but
is
then that was a refresher.
Okay. Today I woke up knowing I was going to sell. I felt it on my skin. So I have a quote that I hear one time, and I want to share with you because I don't know if I share with all of you. I want to be the person who take ownership of the result before having any clue how to get the result. That is me. And that, I think it's us. We all have that because we are fighters, and you know, and there is a funny thing is like, we know we have the responsibility of our reality, and sometimes our reality sucks. Yesterday I was complaining with Leanne, it's like almost crying because of something that was going on in my life, and it's part of the journey. And it's as well, look, imagine this. I'll bet women should cook in Portugal and Spain. Then people went around the world in little boats to find pepper and other things, right? What I mean with that is the stupidity of the colonialism came because women cook with no flavor, right? The thing is, if life had no flavor, nobody did want to play this game. And we are old people who want more. We want more. So I'm going to guide you. Raquel, this is the first time you are going to do it. So it's fun, then you are losing your virginity in a group. Because this is, like Neo likes to say, is powerful. It makes me feel a little bit sad because I did think me alone one-to-one with her was powerful, but no, the group was the power, is the power skill. It's really good. So I'm going to tap, I'm going to touch initially here, say some statements, breathe in, breathe out, and then go for top of the head, eyebrow, temples, under the eye, under the nose, under the mouth, collarbone, and armpits and wrists again, wrists. I say this so many times a day, then realize like, and don't get worried because you don't explode if you touch the wrong button, okay? And another thing is change, you need to repeat after me. I don't need to hear you, but you need to repeat after me, change the words for your words, correct my English, do whatever you want with my words, okay? Let's go. Oh, today I'm taking responsibility for my well-being. Today I'm taking responsibility for being frustrated with life not being what I expect. Today I am smiling because I know this is changing now. And today I'm ready to see the gifts of the universe. Today I'm ready to be surprised with any unexpected money, present, gift, or gift cards, or just a coffee that someone offered me randomly, because this is the way the universe have to say, well done, keep doing what you are doing. And I'm so ready. And so it is. Breathe in, hold it in the top. Let it go. And let's go. I am so frustrated with things not happening. I am so ready for finally get the money, the clients, the situation solved. I am so ready for having new streams of income. I am ready for destroy all the blockages on my way. I am so frustrated with the lack of money in my life. I am changing my business and I'm asking myself, what the heck you think, girl? Why should this business be better than the other than you had before? Why are you keeping pushing yourself to get more? You should play safe. We should play safe. Don't get scared, Raquel. This is part of the game. I don't want you to play safe. So even though I feel so frustrated, and even though I have no clue what I'm doing, and even though it's not on my hands to solve and unblock my abundance, I deeply and completely love and accept and forgive myself. And even maybe everyone I encountered, because I know it don't feel like, but they are all doing their best. So it's time for me to trust myself. I'm doing my best. And like Rita likes to say, the more fun I have, the more money I make. The more fun I have, the more money I make. The more fun I have, the more money I make. Sounds really beautiful. Sounds really sexy. But what the hell that means? Maybe it means then I dance when nobody's looking. Maybe it means I'm nice for myself and just say, girl, you are doing your best. The universe will take care of the rest. Maybe it means I just hang out with people I love. Maybe it means I expand my ability to love. Maybe it means I get so damn proud of myself. Because if I stop and I think about my kids, my work, my life, my achievements, I'm a freaking rock star. I should walk as the world is a catwalk full of swag. Here I am, queen me, myself and I. I deserve the abundance. And I release now any blockages on my way to abundance. I want to stop being concerned with money and start enjoying life. Because more I enjoy life, more the sexy money comes to me. More the cool clients come to me. Look at me. Look at Rita now, full of beautiful women here. I attract you girls, and you attract your own way. I am powerful. I am beautiful. I have no fear. I am strong. I am brave. I am unique. I am magnetic. I am a great coach, mentor, healer. I transform people's lives. I attract amazing clients. I attract amazing amounts of money. And I'm ready for more. I deserve more. I command more. And so it is. Breathe in. Hold it. Let it go. Enjoy the buzz and then unmute yourself. I want to know how you guys are doing. Raquel, you're
I
the
feel
first.
so revitalized. I'm like, yes,
Yes, yes.
yes.
It's a good feeling, right?
Yeah, it is. It is. I haven't done an EFT in a long time, so I forget how powerful it is.
It's super powerful. Now, how do you feel? You know you're low in energy, so.
But you always say, I know you don't get the message from here, but it's always proof that you don't get it from, I don't know how to put it. Like I don't know, Rita. I know what I want, but I can't tell you. I don't know how, but it's like you have a script. And today I was like, oh, I'm so lazy, but I'm like, no, she's gonna say everything that I need to hear from somewhere, I don't know where, but the universe. So yeah.
No, it's so nice. I'm here to serve you. My witch, my favorite witch in the world. Tell me, how are you feeling?
Good, really good.
Good.
You know, the more we work on ourselves, the more layers come up. I'm coming up on 60 years old. I have done this for a long, long time. And all of the things that I've watched happen in this world, and these amazing people like all three of you, we have layers, and each layer can either drag you down and become that next sinkhole, or it can be what you use to rise yourself up. And I think we're all right there. But you have to get this shit out of the way. It's got to go. It's got to get out of the way. So allow it to come up. And when you're down, like me, if you're tired and you just can't anymore, that's when, even Christianity has the let go and let God. Let go and let your creator, whatever it is you believe, let go and let you and the internal you take over. That's when we just let all of that hard work we do and then throw it out there. I believe we create every ounce of our reality, every bit of it, 100%. That's our given right. But we don't get to create how it comes at us. We create the path, we create the vessel and the framework, get the beliefs clear, and then we let it come in. And that's what we're all going through. So use this time to just release. It's going to bring up more, and you may feel worse tomorrow, but it's so that you can get it out of the way so that the next week and the next day you feel 10 times better. And Rita is amazing with that. She's very talented with this work.
You know what is funny or not? I have two different experiences with tapping with two different clients. One, she started tapping and her life went from good to terrible.
Mhm.
She started having conflicts with her boyfriend. She started having fights with her mother. And she texted me, she's in France. She texted me on the middle of the night and I woke up, and because I cannot see it, so I text her back and I said, look, you are changing. And sometimes when we change, people around us don't change as fast as us. So it's a conflict. But let's tap on that and see where it comes. Another way, I had a very difficult case, and my girl from Australia, her sister killed, terrible way, brother suicidal, and we worked for 3 months now. And what did happen was she's deciding last week, or the last time we had, then she was going to tap in being more organized. And I had a laugh attack because we went through such a painful way to that. Tell Raquel what's going on. Crying is great. We love crying here.
Oh, yeah, I don't mind crying. It's like all of a sudden my eyes got itchy, and then like one side of the tear, which is the
Oh, I
left
didn't
side.
think you were emotional
Right,
because of
right.
not of us, but no, it was.
So I'm like, oh, my receiver is like, okay, let's leak some things out.
Okay.
I'm okay.
I'm getting here a feeling. It's normally for me, Rita. Oh, I learned something interesting. I learned when one day I was talking with Leanne, we're working together, and I learned this, and this, I don't know how it resonates to you guys, but I learned that your belief many times is not your behave. What I mean with this, and I'm going to give you a specific thing. I will not do a bunch of things for money or for hanging out with someone who have money. I will not do. It's out of my value system. It don't work. I don't go dinner with a friend, then it's stupid, or some, if it's stupid, it's not a friend. With someone who's annoying me just to get a free dinner. I don't do that. That's no. But I live with people who do that. So even if my behave is not that, I believe then people do things for money, then they should not do. Okay? What I want to say with this is I'm getting here the information of we should tap about what people think about us. Even if I don't really feel then I care with what majority of people think about me. But I feel then I care with what I think about me. So it's this something that resonates with you? Like, do you guys get concerned with family, friends, people in general, social media? Do you feel that?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Neil, go ahead. Oh, yeah, well, I have like, I have all these woo-woo gifts that I got And well, I guess I always had them. And then they started to accelerate when I was like 19 and 20, and I started getting trained by charismatic Christians who kind of flow in the woo-woo, right? But then because I didn't have really good mentors, I didn't like the way it felt because people were coming to me to be their magic 8-ball. And I didn't know about boundaries and things like that. And so and I am an ordained prophet, but in almost every circle and family member and friends and stuff, one, they either don't believe in prophets, or two, they believe it. They don't believe a woman should be carrying that mantle. But God doesn't care. I mean, he's the one who gave me the vagina, so he's not surprised that I'm a woman and I have my woo gifts because he's the one who gave them to me. So it's just really getting comfortable again, owning that part of myself. It was easier to do it when I was doing tarot because I had like an alter ego. I called her something different. I was able to free flow. They were kind of into it, but now I had to, for me, coming into this space of I wouldn't be taken seriously because of my woo gifts, and always trying to.
Oh, okay. Go slowly because that is a big one.
Yeah.
I hide my gifts for years because I was even scared of them. And it's very beautiful because some days ago, so I'm in Mexico for 10 months, almost 11, and I had a notebook, then I bought on the day, then I decided to travel to Mexico. And one of the things then I say is I want to become the witch that I was born to be. And that is 180 degrees from where I was. And I'm becoming that person. But I was really scared of what other people think about that during years. So you want to feel comfortable with your gifts. I want you to give me, so how this works, I want you to give me phrases then I can use on the script when we are tapping. Negative ones.
Negative ones.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of what people will think about me. I'm being afraid of
what they will think about you in what sense?
That I'm not who I say I am when I say that I'm.
Impostor syndrome?
No, more like, I can't be a Jesus freak and have these woo-woo gifts.
Oh, okay. You cannot love Jesus and be how do you call it even?
Bippity boppity booty stuff,
You have so many names.
Yeah.
Psychic.
Yeah, psychic. And so, well, what the world calls psychics, Christians call prophets. And so it's just like source. Who's your source is really the thing. So I am who I am. I just know stuff. They actually have words for it. It's called, word of knowledge. That's part of you just know, right? That's part of being a psychic.
What is the worst thing can happen if they judge you?
If they judge me, nothing really, because my best friend's my sister, and she knows. She loves my gifts, she's a supporter. My boyfriend, husband to be, knows, and he loves it. My children know, and they accept me. Now, my parents, I think my mom has her own views on things, bless her heart. And my dad would just probably be concerned to make sure that I'm not opening up doors. I mean, that's what anything, right? You don't want to open up doors of things. So he doesn't really understand how it works. So I think he would just be concerned that I'm not opening up doors that would harm me, spiritually, or harm me, like, making bad decisions. But that's really my inner circle. And everybody else, I kind of like, I don't want to have to be explaining myself, because they've already.
You don't need to explain. I don't need to tap on that even. You don't need to explain yourself.
Yeah, because they've already decided.
That is the reason why I'm asking, what is the worst thing can happen?
Yeah.
Because if you live in a community, sorry, tell me.
That people start unfollowing me or saying nasty. The really thing is, like, if people are saying nasty things about me, and it gets back to my children, because I don't think they will handle that well.
Okay. So let me give you a scholarship on that. This lady here have 4 boys and was on the cover of Maxim and Playboy 5 times. I struggle with bullying, online bullying and online bullying to my kids during years. Not so long ago, when I had my mental breakdown and I had the dumb idea to post online on Facebook, I still in my country explode everywhere. And from telling them I abandoned my kids to want to pay me a huge amount of money to fly to Portugal to be on a TV show. And I understand you. I have been there. And that is one of the reasons I want to do this work, but I don't want to be the next Tony Robbins, because I still have shit to work. But I want you always to think about what saves me, or what did save me, is always think about what is the worst thing can happen. What is the worst scenario can happen? And when someone says something negative about you, just think this. Point 1, you are so important for them. They are spending their amazing time commenting on you. Point 2, if I don't like something, I block and unfollow. So you love me. Yeah, so just keep that in your mind. Okay, do you feel comfortable with your gifts? I think it comes with the age as well, but
I was born this way. I've always been extremely connected to spirit. My parents were Jehovah's Witnesses, so everything was evil. I mean, I went through unbelievable cult type things. I got over that real early. What I deal with at this point is the fact that I have been doing this for a very long time, one-on-one with people and working, but now my clientele is becoming much more up level. And I'm just getting there myself. I've had millions, I've lost millions, I've done all of that, but not on a business level. So I'm having to equal out with that with people who are, you know, I mean, I'm looking at Elon Musk as one of the people that is wanting to come be a client. So I'm not there yet, you know, seeing myself in that. I live in West Virginia, which is a tiny little itty bitty crazy place in the world. I come from Arizona, so my roots are different. But my mindset and where my own self-esteem is still, I help everybody. I'm not that corporate. And I'm being called there to do on more of a global level. So I'm having to up level myself into arenas that I'm really uncomfortable with. So it's not so much my gifts. I could care less about. People can say whatever. It just doesn't bother me. I mean, I live in the Bible Belt of the country, and most of these people don't see it that way. It doesn't bother me at all. My brother is a Mennonite minister. I know how to work that arena as well. He actually has me come in. They're close to the Amish. I mean, we're talking some real serious stuff there. But he has me come in and talk with his congregation to explain to them about spirit and stuff. So I think I have that part covered. And Raquel, I would love to sit and just talk with you for a little bit and let you pick my brain so that you can understand how all that works and how you can put up a sensation out in front of you that it doesn't matter. The only people that are going to be attracted to you are the right people. One of the biggest things with business is being able to repel as much as you attract. Okay. You want to repel all the right people. And it's not that they're right, bad, wrong. They just are not in alignment with who you are now. And so then making yourself that person is where I'm at. It's like I want to align with a whole different group of people, which is hard because my people, where I'm naturally flow, is a whole different ballgame. So it's very uncomfortable. I feel like that girl who's going into the prom, and you know, she's usually dressed in the punk rock outfit. You know, I was in the 80s and all the hair metal and stuff. And I'm coming in this fancy little dress. I don't know how to behave. I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to do all that stuff. So I'm
know how to put your legs, how to sit.
Exactly. It's very uncomfortable. So being able to put yourself in that position is where I'm at. And Raquel, you are right there.
So would you With Raquel, I feel misunderstood, fear of judgments. With you, I feel
Mhm.
uh,
That I just
not
don't fit in.
very, yeah, not very uncomfortable, not fitting in yet. Okay.
Mhm.
And you now, do you have fear of judgment of any part, family, friends?
Oh no, I've been through that road, so I'm over it. Like I'm the first person in my country to be an advocate for divorce, so that I'm over. So congrats to them.
I have 3 stamps of divorce, almost 4, so I'm with
Yeah,
you.
and people don't get that it's better, but that's for, I know I was called to do this. I know I was called to wake people up in terms of really sometimes it's better to leave and make your own life. But I don't say I have imposter syndrome. I just feel like I have, and I was talking to God the other day, I'm like, please now, please, I've done everything. What more? Like now something, throw me something, you know, because I just feel like I don't care about the judgment. It doesn't affect my kids because I'm a happier mom. So no judgment really. Is just like I need to be not sustainable, not consistent, stable. Let me say stable rather.
With the structure, you want
In terms of income, because I really
Okay.
want to be like providing for me and my kids. I don't care what who's thinking. But on the other side, I'm serving from a really good place and I want to help these women, but I don't have the patience as well in terms of I get it, it sucks for a bit, but I also kind of need the client who's like, I see that it can change. Does that make sense? Like I'm tired of the sob stories. Not tired, I get it, I was there, but like you have to believe in your, yeah, like we can't sit there for 7 months. It's too, you know
No,
what I'm
no,
saying?
I get
So
you. I
I
get
get
you.
frustrated, like, how can I do this and be consistently earned? Does that make sense? That's my manifest
I
spin. It's
have
like, how?
yeah, I have a friend, she's a coach and she's a healer as well. And she teach me a lot about money when before I was on tapping. So, and she have a rule that I loved. And it's like, whenever I in shit, take time to be on shit. Meaning, you want to cry? Set your alarm to cry 1.5 hours. Normally what happens is you never want to cry. Like when you set the time, you never want to cry anymore. But some people use trauma as divorce, as child abuse, as all of us, we went through all. That is a weird trend that I have been finding each time more I interview women. Abuse is there. Like all healers that I know went through abuse. I don't know what is going on the water, but something is. And but people stay there. People stay there, and not us, because we want more.
Yeah.
But some people stay there, and sometimes I had a session with a lady a few days ago. I swear to God, I told her I cannot work with you because each thing I said to her, she was negative.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And I was saying, like, if this is not for me, I tried my best, but then let me go get a job. You know what I mean? But I can't keep stressing over the same thing. Like, it's either God, you send me the people who want help that you said I must help. Otherwise, please let me go wear my high heels and look cute and do marketing and live my best life. But this is not, I can't keep fighting like this.
You are going to see women, paying you for your program. They never appear. I don't know, but I have thousands. Women who pay me 1,000 on my old program, $1,000 for 2-hour session with me. Was a different schedule than I had. And it was a big offer, very consistent for the huge thing for her company. She never appeared, never saw her.
Yeah. But Rita, what you've done actually is, because you know when I was with you one-to-one, where like you work with one person powerfully, but this group is also super powerful because I thought I was alone in my head with all of it's like then
I was playing with you. I know, I love
but like I'm still when I hear, is it Raquel?
Raquel.
Like that story makes sense to me, and then Leanne's story makes sense to me, and then you share that it's like, oh my gosh, I'm not the only crazy I don't know how to put it. Like we're all fighting the same battle.
Yes.
So yeah, that's really also good to see other women, and actually showed me that I should have a group thing. I don't think I'm ready, but I learned this from this experience as well, that sometimes when you hear somebody else say the same thing, it's actually like, oh, hey,
Yeah.
it's gonna be okay. So I learned quite a lot with that.
Okay, so let's stop. Let's stop in different things. Let's see where we go. Okay, and I'm going to use a strategy now. In a certain moment of the tapping, I'm going to say I am, and you are going to say the first thing that comes to your mind. I am, I am, I have, I have, I have. I want, I want, I want, something like that. Okay, goes with the flow. Each one of us is different, so we keep like that. Okay. I don't want to be judged. I don't want to feel misunderstood. I am doing things differently. I'm not playing safe. I'm expanding and I don't feel comfortable. I don't know if this is my place. I know what I want. I know the clients I want. I want the money I want. It's good that you guys know the money that you want. I want to make something a month. I want to attract something for months. And I'm on the way now. I want to feel that I'm not a weird teenager girl in a short dress in the prom. I want to feel comfortable. I want to not be concerned how I put my legs. I want to feel comfortable with my gifts. I want to own my gifts. Because gifts are like tattoos. Some people have loads of tattoos. Other people, the tattoos have one person. Some people own the tattoos. Other times the tattoos own the person. It's like when we dress the wrong dress and everyone sees that it's wrong. My gifts are my gifts. And I decide I'm proud of them. I decide I trust my gifts. I decide I trust myself. I love myself. So even though I feel then I'm not doing my best, or maybe people will not understand me, or maybe they will make fun, maybe they will be rude and stupid online, it's not my problem. My life is too exciting for me to lose time with that. They are losing time. They are losing their time to comment on my shit, is what I want to say, but okay. And that means I'm important. I'm more important for them than they are for me. So I release that and I let it go. When I look to the mirror, I see a woman that I love. And each day I love more. And I'm so happy to be on this path. where I'm here to serving other people, where I'm strong, where I understand, then I have doubts. And sometimes I feel I want to give up. But that is the part of the journey. That is the flavor. And I'm in progress. I'm a work in progress. And I decide to be happy now. I want to be happy now. I want I want I want I want I am I am I am I am I have I have I have I have I have dreams. I have force and power. I will ask the universe to show me the next step. And I'm so ready. I am so ready. And it's done now. And so it is.
You're amazing, as always. You're amazing.
You're
Wonderful,
making me
wonderful.
blush. I'm not amazing. We work together. It's
Have a
not,
good- so.
I found my home, that this is like, I want to become the number one on this shit, because this is what I love. This is all my life. When I was a DJ, everyone was saying, oh, you must be so proud to play for 5,000, 10,000. You know, they have full squares and be on stage and your knees shaking so much because you think you're going to die, all of that. And then you do crowd control, you do left and right, and everyone's left and right, and you feel, yeah. But I always said, I cannot, they go home, they are drunk, they are high, they go home. I cannot have a lasting effect on them. I can have a lasting effect working with you guys, and you can go and help other people. Now he's going to help other women in divorce, and she's taking a little bit of this, you know. Julian, you can gift women with abilities to help, right? I have found home, and I'm getting paid for that. How cool is that? I would love that I was getting paid to play DJ, but now, you know, with all the humble, because I need to be humble. I'm starting from scratch, and it's okay.
But it shows in your eyes that you really love what you do, which is what I like. It's not, you can't fake that. Or maybe somebody can, I don't know, but you can see when you're tapping that she loves what she's saying or doing, whatever you're doing, you know, it's visible.
Yeah. How was for you now?
It was good, super, yeah, amazing.
What words came to your mind when I said I am and I have? What came to you?
Wealth, abundance, and joy. And that's from also a book called The Happy Pocket Full of Money that I recommend everybody reads it.
Happy pocket full of
Happy
money.
Pocket Full of Money, yeah. I write it in the chat.
They have an audiobook.
Yeah, this book I actually got from my coach, which I now quit with, but anyway, but it changed. It changed my life. Let me just send you the link. It's amazing. It's exactly the kind of book that we would love. I can't finish it yet, but just try it if you can, everyone.
I
It's
will.
amazing.
I will. I will. So Raquel, I'm going to talk with you in a second, but how it was for you this session?
It was really good. It was, Leon was talking about that space. I'm meeting more and more women in the same transition where we're like, I love how everything gets orchestrated because everything we need is in the gift of someone else, including like finding people who are the same so we can kind of, iron sharpens iron so we can help each other elevate. And so many of us are in transition, moving from one phase of our business, turning it into another, being called to be in these bigger spaces. And what I was being reminded as she was talking is like, we don't feel like we fit in yet. It's just because we're not used to that environment. So if we think about it to kind of get ourselves out of the feelings, like we're missionaries in that field, being sent, trusted with our gifts to infiltrate that space because there's a void there that we have to fill. And so when we walk into these rooms that we formerly, up to this point, had not had access to, now we have been well equipped to come in and take over, change the temperature of the room, because that's why the void is there. And so that help us kind of get out of our own head and not go into imposter syndrome. Like, maybe I'm not ready. Maybe it's not meant for me. Maybe it's not the right time. No, it is. That's why the door is open. And for us to be able to own that space. And it was just like a reminder, own the space because the space was pre-made for you to walk into there. And it won't feel good because it's new and it's different. And there are people who are more successful, but the more successful people have a void. They couldn't fill it. And that's why we're coming as an answer to that heart cry of theirs. So then it helps us to release that imposter syndrome. Like, no, but I was created for this, and then become comfortable in the environment. So it was just like all cascading as we were chatting.
It's beautiful. I'm going to send you a message. So do you have WhatsApp?
Yes, but I don't have it on. I have a Viber. I have Viber up.
Okay, we have a group on WhatsApp, but we will figure out something. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. I can download it again.
Yeah. Lian, how was for you?
Really, really good, as always. It opens up doorways in my mind that I don't normally see. And I see so much, but I see for out there. I don't see for me the way. I mean, I don't know, Raquel, if you've had the same experience, but seeing for yourself what I teach people, my goal this month is another millionaire that I've made. I've not made my own this month. So, I mean, we've got to make sure that we're in a group like this of women who are supportive and it's beautiful, beautiful.
I love this. I feel this is this group is my baby. I really appreciate. And I ask you guys to talk with other women, then can join us. It's $44 a month. And we have 4 sessions. I'm thinking about doing 8 sessions because I am not, you guys don't need to do the 8, obviously, but it's because of my Australian people. For them, this time is impossible. So, and I feel then I try to do it on the weekend, but on weekends don't work for me, don't work for majority of people. And it's just powerful. And we have the recordings and etc. Eu speak Portuguese. I'm going to say it's time. I'm going to let you guys go. Raquel, we have a session tomorrow, but I'm texting you. I'm sending some audio, and I will let. So I create a course with some videos already, and I'm going to add this. I'm going to give access to you guys, okay, to the course, okay. So
Thank you.
can access everything what is recorded. Love you guys.
Thank
I feel
you so
like I
much.
made $1 million now.
And for all of us, each of us, yes.
Okay. Speak with you soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.